Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I posted anything. I do have a few things that I am planning on doing to the truck, as well as things I already have in motion that I will be updating you on later. As for now, we are going to be doing a dual battery setup. I am going to be running the yellow top deep cycle and starting battery with the Keyline charger, ISO Pro 140 amp 12 volt isolator. Off of that, we are going to be running the 100 amp fuse, one on each side. One's going to be going to the regular start battery, and then the other will be going to this one here. Alright, so to give you guys a reference, excuse the wind, where this will be. This will be right under this little K&N sticker right there, bolted to the firewall. Have the main battery right here, as you can see, and then we have the second area where the battery will run. So I'll run all that wire around here that came with this kit. I think it came about like 15 feet of this red wire. I don't know if I showed you guys that before. But bunch of red wire, some black wire. So I'm going to get that bolted up. I'll show you guys after. Alright guys, so here is how I set it up. This will be mounted on here, behind here. As you see, isolator is already mounted here. This will be mounted on that back firewall there. What we already have is our start and deep cycle battery, Optima battery already set up and ready to go. Alright, so we got her all set up. You'll see here the isolator is mounted. You got the battery side going in the fuse here. I had to make some loops just because of how everything is working. Got to connect this to the battery. Also here on the bottom there is a black wire that does run foreground of the isolator. That is on the battery since it does have a direct ground. As for to the second battery, you'll see I did mount the fuse there. Coming around, nothing's tied in yet, and I do have it tied in, as well as the second battery, having it tied into a temporary ground. I've used this right now for my light bar, but we're gonna figure out a better place once we start kind of looking around. May end up using that one. Looks like a solid ground, but we'll see. So let's test her out. Okay guys, moment of truth. Let's see. Oh, that's a good sign. I'll take a look at something first. Doesn't look like we have any issues, any sparks yet. But let's take a look at it. Yeah, got it all set up. That would have been bad. But yeah, no fires, nothing yet. So what you'll see does have a little indicator. And then that we're working properly. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn her off and get all these wires. Alright, so before it gets too dark here, I actually did go ahead and get the fuse hooked up. Got a few, just 2 holes. Pilot it up. Right, guys, so welcome back. It is, I think, about 3 days since I actually installed our dual battery setup. Just been working since it was a birthday weekend and didn't get to do too much. But to show you what I got here, obviously we have the isolator. I did clean up this wire in regards to the fuse. Instead of having it looped, I did run into an issue with it short circuiting, so I just made it to where it is nice and clean. Do have that only hooked up. I have moved my light bar and the amp and the underglow since then. You'll see we do have it running all the way across. I got rid of a lot of wiring, and it looks a lot neater. This here is where my underglow hooks up, right here, a little white connector there. I did with my light bar, it was going off to this side. I did have to unscrew all of these here to make it go over here. And you'll see, got this tubing here running to my relay, which I need to get replaced, but have everything wired up. So I haven't checked that yet, but I'm sure it does work correctly. We do have the amp actually going around the battery. I didn't hook it up to the fuse box just because it did have its fuse on there. And then also on here as well, you'll see the top black, which I believe is tape. Actually, nope, that is heat shrink. That's going to be to the light bar there, and then the bottom one's going to be to the underglow. So actually I have 4 slots available to light up a few things. If you guys do follow me, you guys do know that I have the interior purple lights here. Let's see if they turn on. And then the bed lights there. Sorry for the mess. Probably will eventually hook those in. So like I said, dual battery setup is complete, pretty much where I want it to be. I do need to figure out if I am going to change the ground mount, and also looking at adding the interior lights as well as the bed lights to that fuse box as well. Just a few things. I am going to be doing almost a complete suspension rebuild, maybe include some coilover shocks. We'll see. Just have to look at really what I can afford. Trying to do everything myself, maybe to have the shocks installed by Epic, who did my lifting wheels a while back. But yeah, let me show you what I'm dealing with. I'm out here in Texas. We had snow, and man, that tore my thing up. I had already rebuilt the right passenger side front end suspension due to a prior incident where my hub and my CV axle just tore to shreds and basically almost caught on fire. So that's what we're going to be rebuilding on the next video. I just have to wait on my shipment from Kryptonite for my hubs, tie rod, and then I'm gonna get a replacement from yes, AutoZone for my CV axle. So I'll show you kind of what it looks like now. It's not as bad as what it was the first time and the second time I replaced it. This is gonna be my 3rd time. Yes, just a little tear on the boot. Way I could tell is just a lot of rubber buildup. But hold on, let me show you guys here. So in here you'll see, well, that's perfect. Obviously I have a tear in the boot, so that will have to be changed. She's currently not driving. So like I said, she's currently not driving. I was using her not only for my daily but for work as well, since I got into a car pileup due to the ice storms here in DFW. But yeah, different story, different time. Let me know if you guys want to hear about that. Pretty fun story. Got some videos, got some photos. But yeah, she'll just be sitting there. I'm working on getting a rental car right now from my insurance company, or not my insurance company, my company themselves. So they're hooking me up with that. But yeah, I've been driving this thing. This thing's awesome. This is my dad's Yukon. And I'll flip the camera and show you guys a little bit more on it. All right, so this is my dad's 2001 GMC Yukon. I think it's a pewter color. The thing is so clean. This is what I grew up driving. See, he has upgraded calipers and brake system. He has the Marine logo. He was a United States Marine. He had the wheels painted and then painted the center caps himself, and then added that little addition on. Probably part of the reason why I'm into customizing things. But you'll see here, try not to get his license in. He is a government official, so don't want that. He upgraded his lights. But yeah, cool round rig. His interior is pretty much set up like mine. He has the purple lights on the inside. He has a I think 12-inch. I don't know. He's pushing a sub in there with a amp. So yeah, that's where I get it from. If you guys are wondering, that as a daily driver as a 16-year-old to that bad boy down there. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day.